Hey guys, it's Cami. Today I'm going to be doing something that's, I think, long overdue because the last time that I made one, I don't even remember. It was a long time ago that I've made a room tour. So I'm super excited to show you guys my room. I think it's changed quite a bit since the last one. Like I said, I don't remember when that was that I filmed one, but some things have been changed around and added in. So I'm super excited to show you guys my room. Okay, so if we just start right here, this is of course the back of the door. Here are my lights, and basically this one is for my main light, this one is for my fan, my lamp, the hallway light, and this is just off for the main light. Here I have a lot of stuff. So I have my two bathrobes. This one is for the bathroom and this one is just for my room, I suppose. And here I have my raincoat because you never know when you'll need it. And here I have so many tote bags. I have one for the 3 trips I went on for Scandinavia, and this one is just a coloring tote bag, and this one is from Copenhagen. So if we just turn around here, this is my desk. I think this is the prettiest area of my room compared to over there, which is kind of empty. But if we just take this very beautiful area, I have my chair right here, and I have my straightener, which is always on my desk. So I have my pens right here, and these are the markers for my calendar. And here I have a bunch of highlighters because I always highlight when I read, so I've got those there. This is just for charging, so I have my AirPods always there and my phone there when I'm at my desk. And then these are just Post-its that I always put down for my shorts the next day. I have my computer always plugged in here, my mirror for my makeup, and my Post-it dispenser. Inside here I have my makeup, and over here I have stationery. And this is just my calendar with my everyday things. I erase it every month and rewrite it. Here on the wall I have some awards that I received. And if we just go lower right here, I have this whole compartment of school supplies mostly. So these are all my current school supplies. I will have to replace a lot of them soon because I'm starting university and I want to change a lot of stuff. But here I have a lighter for my candle and some cards. Here it's very messy, so I'm really gonna have to clean that up. Here I have one of my favorite spots because it's just so aesthetically pleasing. But I have this area right here which has my lamp. This is a flower that I got for Valentine's Day, which I just let dry up because I think it's so beautiful. I have my diffuser. I have this, which I got at New York. I have this little bubble candle, and this here is some sleeping mist. The next area right here, these are for my diffuser. I have my lavender and eucalyptus, which are out because of the ones I use the most. And here I have all of my journals, and I have so many. This one is actually just a sketchbook, but these are journals for a bunch of different things. This is my travel journal, my artistic journal. This one I'm not sure what I'm going to use for yet. This one is my diary. That one is manifestation. And this one is for random writing, maybe poetry. And then here I have some headphones, my tissues, and my favorite slippers. Here I just keep my tripod or camera holder because it's a bit big to be a tripod. I keep it there and I take it out in the morning to film my shorts. And here I have my very big bookshelf. So I did do a bookshelf tour, which was very detailed, so I'm not going to go into it too much. But up there I have my important folders, mostly for the stories I write. This entire shelf right here is series, and then here books that I haven't read yet. So that's fiction and that's nonfiction, mostly. Here I have a classics shelf. Once again, mostly. I also have some children's fiction, but I have some decorations as well. My watch, this is the nail polish I'm currently wearing. Some 2 candles, which are actually empty, but they were just so beautiful that I had to keep them. So I've got this one, which is a bell candle, and a Bridgerton candle, and they're just so pretty. These are also not read, but they are only classics. This is my little treasure box, I like to call it. I just put little memories and knickknacks in there, I guess. And these are all of my fiction books. I've got a little container for chocolates, and I have my current candle, which is Sunlight Glow. And if I just travel down here, I have my water bottle, which I drink in every day. It's what I use to properly measure how much water I drink. I try to drink 2 a day. And then some Altoid mints and this little clip for when I do my heatless curls. And if we turn to this side, we have the bed. So my bed is pretty simple, just white. I used to have pictures on the wall there. I no longer have any, unfortunately. But if I just go to the little area next to it, I have this little bedside table, which basically only has books on it. So here I have This Day in History, which I read every morning. I have my gratitude journal with highlighter and pen. I have Paradise Lost. Under here are some papers for the book I'm currently writing. I like to have them accessible because sometimes I write in my bed. I have The House of My Mother, which I'm currently reading. I have Les Belles Sœurs, which I'm currently reading, and I have The Art of Theater, which I'm currently reading. And then this is for my heater. This is for my lights so I can access from my bed. These are earplugs. I don't always use them, but they're there. And inside, I mostly just have things for storage. So cameras, lights, collections, more Altoid mints, a massage gun. And this is just my little bench, which I use if I need to access something higher, like in my wardrobe. I have my iPad, which I just keep there. The case is in dire need of replacement, but this is where I keep that usually. And if we just go up a little bit from there, I have started making some wall art. I got all of these in Scandinavia, and I've been putting them up, and I'm hopefully going to accumulate some every time I go on a trip. I have a little hanging plant, and I decided to put my new map of the world right here to go with those. And it's a colored map. So, very beautiful. Here I have my lovely window with these lovely curtains. I really like these because they're transparent and they're just so flowy. Here I have my little basket where I keep my blanket, and I also put my pillows here for when I undo my bed at the end of the day. Here I have all of my jewelry. Up there I just have this little decoration, and inside I of course have the jewelry. On this side I have gold, on this side I have silver. Here I have all of my earrings and my bracelets. I have 3 Pandoras, well 4 if I count the one I'm wearing. My rings, I do not have a lot, and these are watches. Then right here I have pretty much all my bracelets that are not Pandora. This one I got really recently from my friend when we did a photo shoot. And these are my main necklaces, the ones I use the most, except this one. I don't really use it, but it's there for show, I guess. And I really, really love this butterfly one from Pandora. It's one of my favorites. I have all of my shirts right here, and I have dresses and long sleeves over there with jackets. All of my jeans are up there. I do need a bit of a cleanup, and all of my shoes are there. And also there, the rack at the bottom, my shorts are here, my skirts are there. And then if we move on to this side, we have this very beautiful other little wardrobe. So on top, if we go right here, I have these really pretty fake flowers. I love the combo of these 3 things. I just want to say that because it's so lovely. So I do have those flowers. I have this candle, which I hardly ever burn because it's just so pretty. And in here I have, I think, a sleeping mask. Here I have my heater, which is not for summer, of course, but it's there. It goes with the remote control that I showed you on my nightstand. And in here I have heatless curls. These are all my sunglasses. I have some purses, caps, pajamas, and some other handbags. My water bottle from IKEA, which I brought in Scandinavia because it was just ironic. Here I just have tights. And here I have gym wear. And here is my lovely second bookshelf. So here I have my perfumes. I have my Victoria's Secret vanilla. This is also vanilla, and this is also vanilla. So I'm a big fan of vanilla. This is my At the Beach from Bath & Body Works. I do have a lot from Bath & Body Works because I like to layer perfumes. This is just a little diffuser of fragrances, which I switch up once in a while. my absolute favorite perfume of all time, Prada Paradox. I don't know if anything's ever going to top it because I just love it so, so much. And then I have my Commodity Gold, which I love as well. My trophy from high school when I graduated, I have this cute little plant, this super cute clock. I am so obsessed with it. It doesn't actually work because I didn't put batteries back in, but I'll take care of that soon. On the second level, I have this super cute Jellycat bunny. I think it's actually a dupe, not an actual Jellycat, but it's just so cute. Here I have my artistic books, if I can put it that way. So I have The Art of a Story and then my 3 acting books, which I call my acting teacher books. Here I have my Google Home, and this is basically a shelf of all my nonfiction books, so feminism and gender, race, disability, philosophy, religion, biography and autobiography, poetry, kind of random, history. And if we just go down here, we have the final item, which is just my trash can. And we are back where we started. So this is my entire room. Hopefully that didn't make you too dizzy, but this is my entire room, and I'm so glad I gave you guys a tour. I feel like it was so long overdue. I hope it was enjoyable. I hope you guys liked it. And that's it for today. Make sure to give me some video recommendations in the comments, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.